Here are 3 things that you can actually learn from Boston Rob in The Traders that can apply to the real world. Whether you want to get that raise, get that promotion, Boston Rob is actually a masterclass at amassing power. And if you don't know who Boston Rob is and you're not watching The Traders, first of all, you're missing out. But Boston Rob is an iconic reality TV show star, most well known for Survivor, but he's been on basically all of them at this point. So first off, do you ever notice how Boston Rob is obviously terrifying, but people still seek him out and also his approval? And it's because he has put himself in a very strategic position where he gets all of the information from everyone else and serves as the main node of communication between those different groups. Before every roundtable, people go to him asking him, hey, what are you thinking? What are you hearing? And he's the one who strategically plants people's names like Bob the Drag Queen or Brittany, for example, and it works. Number 2 is seemingly very silly and small, but very effective, as we see in The Turret when he's interacting especially with Danielle. There are a few instances of this, but I remember one conversation in particular where Boston Rob is basically trying to persuade Danielle to vote out, I think, Derek. And Danielle is being resistant to that because she's obviously good friends with him. And Boston Rob says something like, come on, Danielle, you're smarter than that. And Boston Rob ultimately gets his way. It's actually a strategic move where if you want someone to act a certain way, you shouldn't criticize them for not acting that way. You should actually compliment them for being that way because people are more inclined, therefore, to rise to the occasion and be that thing. The last is extremely powerful and probably one of the biggest mistakes I see in real life, where if a scandal happens, people feel like they want to be as small as possible. They want to hide in obscurity. Instead, what you should be doing is being actually as loud as possible and sharing your side of the story, your narrative, so that people, when they think about what happened, actually adopt your narrative, not your enemy's narrative. That's exactly what he did with Bob the Drag Queen. There are countless other examples. Honestly, genius.